What up, y'all? Here is my F1 review. So yesterday, a couple of friends and I, we went to the theater and we saw F1, and I can proudly say that I enjoyed this movie thoroughly throughout the entire film. As someone who isn't a big race car fan, I walked out of this movie having a higher appreciation for NASCAR, Formula One, and all things similar related to it. For those of you who don't know what F1 is basically a global racing championship that's governed by the FIA. It's the highest level of international auto racing for single-seater open-wheel cars. The film follows Sonny Hayes, played by Brad Pitt, who was a former F1 racer whose career ended after a major crash that almost ended his life. 30 years later, Sonny is recruited by one of his old racing buddies to help his losing team Apex GP win a Formula One championship. We are then soon introduced to Damson Idris's character, JP, who is Sonny's teammate. Throughout the movie, we see the two always arguing about each other's racing techniques. Both characters ended up learning a lot of things from each other. And I feel like that's the one thing that actually really helps this movie be strong, because throughout the film we see that the two actually have to learn to work together and accept that both are human and that they each make mistakes. Sonny learns that he can't hog the road and that he actually needs to be a team player in order for them to win the F1 championship. While JP learns that he can't be prideful and that it's more than just fame and money and that he actually needs to work with Sonny in order to win. Everything about this film felt very authentic. There wasn't no cliche moments. Even Brad Pitt and Damson Idris actually had to do months of training to actually work and learn how to drive an F1 vehicle. The cinematography in this film was incredible. Everything looked practical. I really couldn't tell you what was CGI and what was not CGI, because I'm pretty sure that they filmed a lot of these scenes in the actual F1 freaking vehicles. The guy who directed this is also the same guy who directed Top Gun Maverick, which explains a lot. The cast is also stacked in this film. Every actor did an amazing job in their role. Everyone in this film also has some type of fit on, literally. Either it was F1 gear, it was a suit, or just a nice casual outfit. Honestly, isn't a lot that I can critique this film for. I would say the only issue I had with it is that there was a point where it felt kind of like it was moving pretty slow, but other than that, this movie, man, was very, very good. If you're a Top Gun fan, if you're an F1 fan, I would definitely go and check this out. And of course, man, if you can, go watch this movie in theaters. The surround sound really helps these films, help you be immersed into these films. Every time the F1 vehicle would speed past the screen, it felt like just the whole floor would just vibrate and shake. But yeah, man, that about wraps up this review. There wasn't a lot I could really say since I don't know a lot about Formula One. But yeah, man, I would say go check it out and form your own opinion on it, and then just let me know what y'all think.